I hope it's not every time I make noise. Oh no. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the 𝑗𝑑𝒂𝒂𝒁 cinematic universe. Hello everyone, and welcome— oh my gosh! Hello everyone, and welcome back to the 𝑗𝑑𝒂𝒂𝒁 cinematic universe. This time, hitting you with a smaller video project I undertook in preparation for an event I participated in recently, known as 𝑺𝒑𝒆. I adorned a cute vendor booth with my decor, my handmade leather grimoires, and some other small additions like the ones you're going to see today. Cute little spell jar necklaces. As a disclaimer, witch bottles or spell jars are a practice of modern witchcraft, paganism, or spiritualism that are implemented with varying degrees of dedication by both witches and non-witches alike. I myself do not dabble in the craft, though here I am dabbling, and so I stuck with more common and benign themes and components, such as protection and prosperity. All of the materials and components used were found at local shops specializing in metaphysical supplies, one of which was also coincidentally the organizer of 𝑺𝒑𝒆, Crone's Cupboard. I began with my first component, a Norse bind rune, representing courage, written in India ink with a porcupine quill as my chosen utensil. Norse runes were the equivalent of letters from an ancient alphabet that originated in Germanic and Scandinavian countries. Bind runes are combinations of base runes, and are commonly and modernly used in magic and divination in paganism, as well as the present-day miracle Bluetooth. Some preparation came into play for this component. I broke off small shards of cinnamon sticks. Oftentimes in this practice, the components mean less than the actual intention or energy you put into them, so while components hold representations of their own, they wait for you to put your impression upon them. Another component I will also be using in preparing for the spell jars will be a pinch of incense ash. As such, I need to burn some incense. Quoth the Raven incense with all natural orange, cinnamon, and clove essential oils by Sea Witch Botanicals to be precise. Do not worry, the birdie was safely removed from the premises for this step. Incense ash is a component used typically for establishing a connection to self, and I thought by its inclusion it might bind some of the effects to the wearer. Though I also just like burning cute and delicious smelling, all natural, quoth the Raven, with orange, cinnamon, and clove essential oils incense. Another component was a jar of blessed oil that I bought from one of my local shops, blessed specifically for luck. I needed this creepy looking syringe to inject just a drop into each little bottle lip. The next components added to the jar were intentionally as follows in order: Fenugreek seed, representing intention; a charred sage leaf, broad cleansing and protection; the cinnamon shard, representing success, protection, and power; a jasmine flower, granting love and focused prophetic dreams; a small authentic citrine stone for light, vision, and clarity; an authentic green Aventurine stone, bringing optimism and creativity; the incense ash, connecting all components to self, of course, from the Quoth the Raven incense scent with orange cinnamon. And finally, the Norse bind rune, representing Bluetooth, courage, strength, luck, and fortune in one's battles. With all of these elements assembled, this first jar is ready to be corked, and beyond this point, with all the others, I followed the same pattern of adding components. And while we're here, I have an opportunity to talk about 𝑺𝒑𝒆 a bit. A full video of my experience at the event will come out sometime in the future, but for now, I will ramble in fond reminiscence as a little taster before the aforementioned upload. These necklaces were made as a smaller item that I wished to be more accessible, since my typical inventory tends to be rather overwhelmingly expensive to some on small budgets, and hey, I understand. I can't afford my own products. I priced them at $5 each, hanging them from a cute little necklace display in between some great big leather tomes. I also included cute little cards I had printed that detailed the components and their meanings for anyone who wished to purchase one. People were quite fond of the little things, liking their look and also being surprised at their price. My favorite encounter was with a sweet family, a mother, father, and a young son, who each took turns looking at them individually and choosing which ones they felt vibed with them best. And even sweeter was when the father turned to me with just the chillest smile of someone who had never known suffering in his life on his face and said, "I can, actually feel it already. Wow, this is some good stuff. I've had some back pain today and it's relieving it." And then they all walked away and up onto the main stage wearing my necklaces and performed their original music to a big crowd because apparently they were a special guest band. Cool guys. 10 out of 10. Final attachment was simple enough. Screwing in the small cork hook, sealing with some Loctite around the lip and hook, looping a jump ring through it, and bada bing bada boom, finishing it off with a cord. These were a delightfully fun little project to bring to 𝑺𝒑𝒆, and I came home with a few more, so I might list them as a little $5 purchase on my Etsy shop, just to clear out the stock, so let me know if you're interested. And as always, the final reveal. Thanks for stopping by for this quick fun little ditty, guys. Have a lovely day.